Well, I thought I'd give a update on the YouTubers Grand Canyon trip coming up here. We're here. Day one was pretty uneventful. We did get into camp and had a good dinner from Frank. Frank made us fajitas and just kind of sat around the fire. Adam brought a propane stove of sorts, and so we sat around the fire and just shot the breeze and enjoyed each other's company last night. So the night before last, we stayed at my house. Hey there, K9EI. How you doing? Good morning. So what we did was we stayed at my house the day before last, and then we drove from my house north. It's a 4-hour drive to get here, but we took a little longer because we stopped at Agua Fria National Monument, and the four of us qualified that park. We each took a little bit of time. It was, I think, all in all, we were there 2 hours, so it was kind of a delay. And we got into Flagstaff, and it rained on us pretty heavy on the way in, and then on the way up here to the Grand Canyon. But stopped and had a sub sandwich, and then that was it. Came into camp, and here we are. So as you can see behind me, it's the Grand Canyon. I'm at the Grand Canyon Village right now. So over here to my trail, the canyon here. K9EI says, I worked you guys yesterday at Agua Fria. Well, great. I appreciate it. I'm not sure if I worked you or one of the other guys did, but we each took a turn and had 10 contacts. So I'm glad you got one of us. It's probably going to be kind of the same thing coming up today, this morning. We're going to have breakfast here at about 8 o'clock, and then we'll leave the camp probably right around 9. And the plan is for you got me and Jason. Okay, cool. K9EI says you got me and Jason. That's great. Glad to hear it. So we'll head about 9 o'clock. We'll head out of the camp, and we will. Hey Shane, 45 Auto is in here. Thank you. Good. Glad you joined us. Like I was saying, we're gonna take the 3 cars. Javi and Adam are going to take 1 car because they're going to break off from the group and go and activate Ebert Mountain, which is an 8-pointer, on the way down. And we're going to continue on for another 30 minutes and do a drive up. So Ebert is not a drive up. It's a short hike. So they'll get up there on top, and then we'll get on top of Saddle. We'll probably be up on Saddle. I'm thinking probably 10:30 by the time we get going, maybe 10. And we will, in my truck, I'll have Kyle and Chuck, Kyle Alpha Alpha 0Z, Chuck KK7USY, and Bill. Why do I not remember his name? I think it's K0WHW, I think. So the 4 of us will be in that truck, and then Jason, Ham Radio 2.0, Frank, Tank Radio, and K8MRD, Mike will be in Jason's truck. And so the 7 of us that are remaining that didn't break off will go and do Saddle Mountain 10-pointer. It's a drive up, and it's also Coconino National Forest, so it'll be a good time, I'm pretty sure. Hey Walter, how you doing? Walter's in and says, hey Charles, Walt NE4TN. Hey, we worked Walt last night, didn't we? That was good to get you in the log. Hopefully we do again this morning. I will say that this morning I got up at 4:30, and I wanted to do a little activations of Grand Canyon, so I got up at 4:30, called a CQ on 20 for a bit, thinking, oh, maybe it's not too early yet, and 20 is usually pretty good all the time, day and night, but didn't get anybody coming back. Called for 15-20 minutes. Roger McKinnon is in the chat. KG7LLX, good morning to you. So I switched over to 40 meters, and it was right around the gray line, and I got 2 Japanese stations with my antenna was only up maybe 15 to 17 feet, 40 meter double bazooka, 100 watts, and we got 2 Japanese stations and an Alaska station, so pretty good. So I don't know if there's any other things that the 8 of you or 9 of you who are watching have questions about, but maybe I'll walk around and show you a little bit of the Grand Canyon, other than the hole, the very big hole right there behind me. I will say also that this trail right here, the Bright Angel Trail behind me, I've been up and down that trail multiple times. I love this place and have come across the other side. That's the North Rim right there. Come all the way across and up to this side. So the SFI is close to 170 today. Woo! All right. That's what K9EI says. And what's the BZ latitude? Do you know that by chance? I haven't really looked yet, but if it's not negative, if it's positive, then it's going to be a grand day, I'm sure. So I'm going to switch the screen around here for a minute. Oh, hey, hi. How you doing, Sean? Ham Radio 2.0, or Ham Radio Dude is in. I'll be waiting for you on the bands, he says. Good deal. And Reed is here. Good morning, Reed. Oh, you don't know what the BZ latitude is? Oh, it's kind of in the bottom there. Well, I'll look for it. We'll be good. Let me switch around here and I'll get my ugly mug off here and show you a few things. There's the parking lot where I was parked, and I was here, so get a better view. I'm gonna walk up here towards the village. So there's a bunch of cabins here, and these are really nice to stay in. I've stayed in them before, and they're very nice, especially after a long 25-mile hike. Oh, okay, yeah, BZ is -3. That's not so good. So it may not be that grand of a day, but hopefully that changes as the day goes on and gets to be a positive BZ. That'd be good. So let me see if I can get up here along this walk. So there's right down here is like a museum, and I'm not very good at the history really, but there's a guy a famous guy who I don't know his name. We did a lot of art. I think that I was turned around and I'm heading back this way again. So I'm gonna cut it short in just a minute. I'll end this because I gotta go back to camp. It's my turn to cook. I'm cooking breakfast this morning. I cooked up two pounds of bacon, 2 pounds of sausage. All right, I keep getting disconnected. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end it here. Okay, a question from K9EI. How long will you all be out west? So we're all leaving on Sunday. The campsite is reserved until Sunday at 11, but we may leave a little before that and maybe catch something on the way out of town. But that's the end of it, as a Sunday morning. So tomorrow is the kind of the big day in camp here. Today is kind of a tour of northern Arizona. So that's the gist of it. And Kyle and Frank are going to be flying out, and some of us will be just driving home, and we'll be posting an op sked. Maybe we should. I'll see if I can round something up and do that. It's just kind of, I don't know. It might be kind of hard to get something like that together, but it would be. I'll go back to camp and I'll see if we can get something like that, so that it's a little bit more organized. Because yeah, I kind of can see your point. That it might be a little better to have an idea of who's going to be on the radio and where and stuff. The thing is, though, we're just kind of taking it and just rolling with it, and so I don't know if we'll be able to get the guys to do that, but yeah. No, K9EI says no problem for the chasers. Yeah, we'll try. I was gonna say something else. Oh yeah, I'm gonna probably do a live stream. I don't know what the connection's like for you guys, but if you could kind of post real quick and let me know how it is, that may determine whether or not I do a live stream on Saturday. But I wanted to do one Saturday afternoon or Saturday evening, a live stream in camp. It might be. I think the service is about the same there as it is here. But did you guys? I saw that I was disconnected a couple of times. But what's the signal is 5.9 right now? Okay, good. Yeah, I have 5G in some places and 4 bars of 4G in others. So that, if I can't get good reception in camp, I'll come up here and do it again. But cool. All right, I got some homework then. I'll go back to camp and talk to the guys and see if we can get some kind of a sked going. Current spot's good. Yep, good. I'll just need to know not to move around, right? Don't move from the rock. Exactly. Yeah, let me see here. Yep. And of course I'm wearing flip-flops still. I'm gonna go take a shower. I'm wearing the same clothes I was wearing yesterday. So I'm gonna take a shower, then fix breakfast, and then we're gonna be out of here. So we'll try to keep you up to date. If you don't follow my Twitter account, that's where I probably post most of my stuff and the information. I'll probably post a few pictures and a few updates on Twitter. So check me out there if you haven't. If you don't do Twitter, that's fine. Just look. Maybe I'll try to do something here on the comments of YouTube as well. But Twitter's really where I get my information out. Of course, some of the other guys will have their own stuff too. But all right, I'm gonna wrap it up, guys. Thanks for the few of you who are joining us, and And thank you for those of you who are watching later on. So we hope to see you on the air and work you guys. 73.